23rd pick in the 2015 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Shane Ray, defensive end, Missouri.
So that is the first.
So the Broncos traded offensive lineman Manny Ramirez and 2 fifth-round draft picks to the Lions to move up to get Missouri linebacker Shane Ray. We talked about earlier in this newscast on Monday, Ray was caught driving in his car in the state of Missouri with marijuana in his car. He was given a ticket, and he has to appear in court on June 30th. He was not arrested because he was not impaired. So for more on the Broncos selecting Shane Ray in the first round, we join Jason Carter at Broncos headquarters. And Jason, the Broncos don't go out and draft a boring offensive lineman tonight. They made a splash.
Somebody got clobbered in that Bulls game, and it wasn't the Bulls.
Yeah, when they made the selection, everybody in the room kind of got pretty excited because they were looking for that offensive lineman to come, but they ended up going with a pass rusher. It took them 2.5 hours, but the Broncos did finally make a splash, trading away those 2 picks, plus, like you said, Manny Ramirez, to move up a handful of spots and select the SEC Defensive Player of the Year in Shane Ray from the University of Missouri. Now, Ray considered one of the best defensive players in the entire draft after he led the SEC in both sacks and tackles for loss.
But at the end of the day, I should have made a smart decision and not put myself in that position, and I understand that, and I've owned that, and I can accept that, and the consequences of what happened, but more so I'm ready to move past that in my life, because I'm not going to let that define me as a person and all the good I've done, and I'm not going to let it define my character. This is a great opportunity for me, and coming to Denver, I will not have any off-the-field issues. Because
you know, I just got a good feel with him in the time that I talked to him, you know, and I think he's a 21-year-old kid that made a mistake.
He made a mistake, but he's also done a lot of great things too. So I don't think you just throw something out the window, you know, from one mistake. So we did our homework. Obviously, we had felt good about him from the very beginning.
Yeah, after the pick, General Manager John Elway said that they had Shane Ray as the 10th best player in the entire draft. So when he was still available at number 23. It was a move that the team felt that they had to make. Now, Ray will be in town tomorrow and will be officially introduced to the Mile High City. We'll, of course, have that for you. Reporting live at Broncos headquarters, Jason Carter, KRDO News Channel 13 Sports.
All right, Jay.